Hey everyone, it's Karen, and I'm here with your Q2 market report, Q2 2018. I can't believe we're already in the third quarter of 2018, but I wanted to share with you a little bit of information about what's been going on in the market. So one thing I do want to say about these market reports that you're seeing now from companies, regardless of your market, is that these are stats that are based on closed sales that closed in the previous quarter, okay, or they closed in Q2, which means that they most likely went into contract in Q1, which means that they were most likely listed last year in 2017. So as you're looking at these numbers, just remember that they're not exactly relevant for what's going on in today's market. So I want to share with you a little bit about what's going on in the market report, but then also what's going on the streets today. Because remember, I am a broker, I do both rentals and sales here in Manhattan. So overall, in these market reports, which you can see, you can download within this email or this post, we are seeing that people just want some stability, right? The buyers are saying, I'm not willing to pay the prices that you, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, want. And sellers are saying, I want the prices that I was able to get back in 2015 and 2016. But what we've been experiencing is that there's a bit of a disconnect with what buyers are willing to pay and what sellers are expecting. So basically, we've been seeing that the average price within Manhattan has been coming down. Now, a little bit of backstory on this one. A few years ago, we had a lot of new developments close. When new development buildings close, like a few of them that are behind me, what we know is that those bring the average prices up. As soon as those kind of settle down and they're not closing quite as many, the average price tends to come back down. So this is all very normal, okay? Now, days on market-wide, we are seeing that this number is going up. What that means is that it's taking longer to sell the apartments, okay? And the absorption rate, which means the number of months, if you were to stop putting anything else on the market right now, if you were to just sell the existing inventory, the absorption rate, how long it would take to absorb all of those apartments, is also going up. So that shows us that we are seeing some kind of transition right now. We know that there's uncertainty within the market, within the economy. We do see that there are jobs coming out, but what we know is that there's just a lot of inventory being built. So figure you've got the new inventory plus the existing resale inventory, and you've got your disconnect with, buyers not wanting to pay the top prices and sellers saying, well, I'm the only one or only two. What they used to be 1 out of 2, now they're 1 out of 10. So days on market and the absorption rate continues to go up. So what this means though is that there aren't no sales happening, right? There are still buyers out there. There are still sellers that need to sell. What we are noticing is that at the right price, buyers are coming in and they're making offers. But we are also feeling that buyers don't even want to go look at prices if they see that look at apartments if they see that the apartments are lingering, that they're sitting on the market for a while, that there's no price adjustments. What that means to them is this is a seller that's maybe not quite committed to selling. So if I had to give a couple words of advice to sellers, it would be to price yourself according to what's active on the market right now, not necessarily what has sold, and for as well as looking at listings that have not sold. So those are not your sold listings, but those could be your expired listings or the one that sat on the market for 6 months to a year and just never sold. What that means is that at that price, buyers just were not willing to make a deal. And this is assuming that there weren't board rejections or people changed their mind, et cetera, et cetera. As a buyer, what I recommend for you, you are kind of in the driver's seat here in certain markets, okay? All of this is very price sensitive and product specific, right? So in certain price points, especially under that $2 million range, actually really in most markets right now, you have a little bit more leverage right now. So if you see something that's been sitting on the market for a while, go check it out. Make the offer. Ask the questions. What is the seller's motivation? Are they going to be willing to take an offer if I make kind of a lowball offer? And don't be afraid to write those letters, those love letters, as I like to say, to the seller, explaining to them why you feel you're the right buyer for the apartment, but also why you feel that your price is justified. Okay, so those are a few of my tips, as well as a little bit on the market, which you could read plenty more within the market report attached. If you have any questions at all, I can be reached at Halstead. All my contact information is down below. And I'm here to help whether you're looking to rent, buy, or sell in Manhattan or anywhere in the world. I have brokers all over that are ready to help you. Have a great one. Bye.